Yo guys, what's going on? It's Pat. Welcome back to another video. We're just gonna jump right into it. Today, we're talking about changing your autopilot. Everybody gets in that phase. Everybody does it. I know you do it. I do it all the time. You get in a phase of you just kind of zone everything out and you come in your own world, right? And you do your things, your habits. But your habits are dictate the direction you're going to go in life, right? So if you're on autopilot, you're just going to do your bad habits over and over, whether that be scrolling on TikTok, right? You're not doing your daily chores, right? Whatever it is, the bad habits or the good, you are going to continue to do those when you're on your autopilot. So today we're talking about changing your autopilot and how to do it. There's two ways to do it. Usually only one way works. Okay, so I'm going to set the scene for you guys so you know, kind of get like a visual representation of how it's going to work. You'll know what I'm talking about when I get into it, okay? So imagine you're on a boat. You're going this direction, okay? You're going this direction. And what happens is you realize you don't want to be going this direction anymore. For whatever reason, something comes over and you don't want to go this direction anymore. But your autopilot is going this direction. Autopilot, right? So you're subconsciously just going in this direction because it's what you know, okay? You're going to grab the steering wheel, right? And you're going to forcefully turn it the other direction, whichever direction, right? And what's going to happen, you're going to feel a bunch of resistance, but you're eventually going to get it there, but you're going to have to hold it there. So your arm's going to get tired and you're going to let go and go right back to those old habits. This is what happens when you let go of the steering wheel, when you try to let go, when you try to change your life by force. Like, I'll force myself to stop eating less. I'll force myself to exercise. I'm gonna quit being organized. I'm gonna quit being late. I'm gonna force myself to get up earlier so I'm not late to work. Yes, absolute willpower can change, but only for short term. It is not long term that's gonna benefit you. One, it doesn't feel natural, and eventually you're gonna give up. I've done it. I know exactly what we're talking about here. I've been through it. This is what happens. You're gonna get exhausted, you're gonna get tired, and you're just gonna go back to your old tendencies. So we need to change that autopilot so when it's just automatically going in the right direction when you're in your zone. The official way to change the direction you wanna go on your boat is you have to change the way you think. The way you think determines the way you feel, and the way you feel determines the way you act. So it all comes back to thinking. Before we clock off for the day, I want to give you guys a little something too. Like, one thing you've got to realize is that you got to give yourself some grace. Because I know it seems like from what I've seen is most people that are looking to grow and looking to change spiritually, developmentally, whatever, and just grow. They're very hard on themselves. They're very competitive. You have to give yourself some grace. You have to give yourself some time. I've always been pretty avid about looking for growth and trying to change and not being stagnant, right? Not wanting to stay the same forever. I've always been pretty good about knowing when to pivot in life. I've always been pretty good, but I wasn't going at the speed that I wanted, so I did therapy. I've been doing therapy for a while, and something is that, like, it takes time. It is not going to happen within weeks. It is not going to happen within weeks. You cannot force yourself to change. You can force yourself to get out of bed. It's on you to commit to the goal, whatever the goal is for you. For me, it's spiritual growth. That is my goal, is to become my best me. That goal is what drives me to continue to grow. So you have to commit to your goal and commit to changing your autopilot, because your autopilot will define you. It's the biggest thing I want to leave you guys with today is just give yourself some grace. It's going to take time. The best things in life take time. You know, you just don't hop into a relationship after a short time, right? You've got to take time. A great business is not built in weeks, months, or years. Weeks or months. It's years of determination and work to build a solid foundation of your house. It's the same thing with your journey. You have to build a solid foundation. You don't want to be on stilts, right? That's where it all starts. It all starts here. Changing your autopilot, changing the way you think will change your life. And that's Pat clocking off. I'll see you guys next time.